detect smoke. Okay, kalau dalam satu rumah ataupun satu building, kita boleh install this smoke detector, kan? Okay, this smoke detector, okay, dia boleh baca kalau ada, dia boleh detect any smoke, and dia boleh distinguish between smoke dengan steam, okay, ataupun warp. And if there are smoke, kalau ada smoke, this detector akan ataupun sensor akan send alert to the mobile app, for example, okay, mobile app ataupun to another some laptop ataupun desktop application, okay, to notify that there is smoke, okay, so there is to notify ataupun to alert ada kebakaran berlaku, okay. So kat rumah smart home system ataupun smart building system, okay, dah implement this kind of application, okay, to avoid any damage or to avoid any casualty if there is a kebakaran. Kalau ada kebakaran, okay, so kita boleh reduce, okay, kemalangan jiwa ataupun kita boleh reduce kerugian dengan adanya sistem seperti Nest Protect, okay. Ataupun smart CCTV atau kamera, okay, dalam smart building ataupun dalam smart home system, okay, normally kita akan ada smart CCTV ataupun smart camera, kan. So this smart CCTV will detect motion, okay. Dia akan beroperasi 24 hours by 7, will detect motion and will identify kalau ada theft, pencuri ataupun burglars yang menceroboh ataupun any intruders comes in to the area. So if there is a detection about these burglars, they will notify perhaps the user lah melalui phone ataupun will ring a bell, alarm system, akan bunyikan alarm ataupun will connect or will send notification to the nearby police station, okay, nearby police station. So this smart CCTV, okay, of course, is one of an example of mobile IoT application, okay. Smart parking, okay, kat sini mungkin Zanaria pernah pergi ICT Mall tak?
Pernah.
Pernah pergi ICT Mall? Okay.
Ya, pernah.
Naik kereta ke ataupun naik motor ke, naik bas ke?
Naik kereta.
Naik kereta, okay. So bila naik kereta tu macam mana nak parking? Ada nampak tak lampu hijau, lampu merah kat situ?
Nampak.
Nampak, okay. So lampu merah tanda apa? Lampu hijau tandanya apa?
Lampu merah tu bila kereta tu ada. Kalau hijau tu kereta tu boleh masuk parking.
Okay, betul. Okay, terima kasih Zanaria. Ya, betul. Okay. Kalau you tengok kat ICT, kan, you pergi ICT macam Zanaria pergi, okay, she went there and she found that in parking you ada nampak light, hijau ke merah ke, kan, okay. So hijau macam Zanaria kata tadi kosong, okay. The petak parking tu kosong, okay, or not occupied. Kalau yang merah occupied, okay. So kita nak cari parking, kita tak perlu tengok satu-satu parking block tu. Kita hanya tengok lampu saja, kan. Ataupun kita boleh tengok numbers yang ada dekat some display panel, ada numbers, okay, full ataupun ada 50 parking lagi available, kan. So itu adalah IoT or mobile IoT application, okay. So kalau kat parking tu dah ada sensor tau. Sensor mungkin a kind of proximity sensor, okay. So proximity sensor dia boleh detect objek nearby. So kalau dia detect ada objek dekat block parking tu, so dia akan on the lampu merah, red light. Kalau no object nearby, so dia akan jadi lampu hijau. Maknanya tak ada kereta. Okay. So this kind of mobile IoT application is really blend in our life today. Okay. Right. So And then then this sensor dia akan bagi data, uh, dia akan send data to maybe some control system. This control system akan kira berapa, how much empty parking lagi yang available, how much empty parking yang available and so on, and dia akan send that information to display signal, display panel. Kalau you masuk dekat ICT tu yang akan nampak display panel kan, okay, full ataupun 50 parking available and so on. Okay, so this one is IoT application. Okay, and according to this research also, setiap saat, setiap minit 127 new device connected. Okay, so means that lots of new IoT device are connected, in the system. Okay, so it shows that this is the growing trend. IoT application or mobile IoT application is the growing trend. Okay, and according to one of the research, by 2025, there is an expected of 1.5 trillion USD in IoT market. Okay, maknanya those yang involved in this project or those yang involved in this mobile IoT application area, have a very very high demand. Okay, so you perhaps someday, mungkin tak semua lah, mungkin someday some of you mungkin one day planning to involve in this project. Okay, so it's a very very good opportunity, it's very very big opportunity for you to make money for mobile IoT application kan. Okay, mobile application yang biasa pun yang is not using IoT pun lots of demand, like gaming and so on. Apatah lagi yang IoT teknologi, lots of demand. Okay, so don't worry. Okay, kalau you involved in this project, you are planning to commit in this mobile IoT application. So don't worry about this. You have lots of demands. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so bila kita sebut, when we talk about IoT device, when we say about IoT device, maybe kita terlintas sensor, physical sensor, or maybe camera, and so on. Normally in the form of sensors lah, ataupun actuator ataupun display panel. And when we talk about mobile app, normally kita akan teringat application ataupun games yang ada dalam ataupun install in our mobile apps, in our mobile phone, kan? Okay. So nowadays this technology, IoT device and mobile apps are need or requires each other. Okay. So this IoT device and mobile apps are really really related. Okay. So susah nak separate dah. Okay, IoT device and mobile apps are really really blended. Okay, really blend and required. Okay, or employ each other to provide more beneficial, more useful products or application to the user. Okay, so how it is related? So mobile app, adalah medium. Okay, medium between the IoT device, seperti sensor, dan juga mobile phone ataupun user. So mobile app is the medium, or intermediaries, sebagai medium di antara IoT device dan juga user ataupun mobile phone, kan? Okay. So when we have a mobile phone, we install the mobile application. So this mobile application is a medium for us to connect, or to control the IoT device. Okay, so that's the relation. So kenapa kita dah ada komputer, powerful computer ke powerful laptop, kan? But kenapa? Why we have mobile phone, or mobile application, for the IoT application. Kenapa tak guna just laptop ataupun powerful server, powerful desktop saja? But so actually compare to desktop, okay, Sebab apa? Sebab kita bring this phone anywhere, anytime. Kita pergi, when we travel, we bring the phone kan. So bila kita pergi kerja, pergi office, when we go to the university, when we go to the class, we bring the phone, right? When we go to travel, when we go to maybe vacation, also we bring this our mobile phone. Okay, so that's why mobile phone is more suitable to for access the IoT device from anywhere. Okay, kalau macam you nak balik kampung, okay, you nak balik kampung contohnya so let's say you nak balik kampung and then let's say you ada kat rumah you memang you install a smart home system kan, so you boleh on off, okay, on off you punya light through your mobile app. Okay, so you balik kampung and then let's say you forgot, saya dah switch on the aircon atau belum, ataupun switch off aircon ataupun belum, ataupun switch off the light ataupun belum kan. So you boleh just access, okay, that devices, or you boleh access lampu, you boleh access aircon ataupun you boleh access any device, oven ataupun electronic components from your at your home, from your town, from your village. Dari kampung saja boleh tengok kan. Okay, kalau you tengok kat sini Apple Home Kit, ada nampak gambar ni kan. So this is Apple Home Kit application yang you boleh install dalam iPhone lah ataupun iPad. Okay, so this Apple Home Kit is used for smart home system. Okay, so using this Apple Home Kit you boleh access, okay, the kitchen devices, you boleh access your laptop dekat office, you boleh access aircon dekat bedroom, you boleh access lampu dekat living room. You can just view to shut it off ataupun shut it down, okay, from your pun you boleh monitor ataupun you boleh access. Okay, so second thing is kenapa mobile phone atau mobile phone more suitable for this IoT application, because smartphones are fully loaded with a lot of different sensor. Okay, so agak-agak ada berapa sensor dalam kita punya phone, mobile phone? Okay, maybe saya boleh tanya Muhammad Naim, boleh dengar tak? Muhammad Naim boleh dengar suara saya? Boleh dengar? Ataupun Muhammad Imran boleh dengar suara saya?
Boleh.
Okay, Muhammad Imran mungkin boleh rasa-rasa you ada handphone kan?
Ada.
Okay, so dalam handphone kita ada sensor, okay, many sensor. So rasa you berapa agak-agaknya sensor dalam handphone kita? Berapa types of sensor? Sepuluh?
Dia paling minimum 5 lah.
Mungkin ada setengah-setengah phone lah ikut model kan. Okay. Alright. So minimum mungkin ada 5 ataupun mungkin ada 8 kan. Okay. Okay. Dan kalau more advanced phone, okay, yang lebih advanced lagi, you boleh ada sampai 20 ataupun 20 lebih sensor. Okay. So terima kasih Naim. Okay. So depends on the model lah. So kalau more modern smartphone, you ada banyak sensor dalam you punya smartphone tu. Okay. Ada kamera kan. Kamera is a type of sensor. Ada kamera, ada microphone, ada light sensor. Okay. Sensor untuk detect cahaya. Ada proximity sensor untuk detect object nearby. Okay. Ada accelerometer. Okay. Accelerometer ni type of sensor yang untuk measure the motion ataupun vibrates. Kalau ada gegaran ataupun ada pergerakan, okay, dia boleh detect or measure that pergerakan, accelerometer. Okay. Ataupun gyroscope. Pernah dengar gyroscope? Gyroscope ni is a kind of sensor yang boleh detect or measure you punya rotation. Okay. you punya smartphone rotation. Okay, kalau you pusing kanan, pusing kiri, ataupun pusing bawah, pusing atas, this gyroscope sensor dia boleh measure that angle. Okay, angle. Okay, angular velocity. Okay. Right. So mungkin ada dengar barometer, okay, GPS. GPS is GPS tracker atau GPS sensor ni adalah sangat common lah kan, okay. Okay. Kalau you beli apa orang kata you order makanan daripada Food Panda ataupun Grab kan, so you boleh tengok the current location of the deliverer tu kan, okay. You boleh tahu kat mana current location dia, okay. Right, so dia ada GPS tracker and so on, okay. So lots of kind of sensor lah yang ada dalam smartphone. Okay, so modern smartphone dia integrate this all sensor. Ada kompas, okay. So macam saya punya iPhone boleh ada kompas, kompas. So boleh install some application macam macam kiblat kan, so boleh tengok, okay. So that's why this smartphone ataupun smartphone device is really suitable for IoT application ataupun untuk manage ataupun untuk control IoT device sebab banyak sensor yang ada dalam smartphone. Okay. And smartphone also ada more connectivity options. Ada Wi-Fi, ada Bluetooth, ada mobile data. Okay. Now we have 5G and so on. So that's why IoT device and mobile apps are really employ each other technologies. Okay, so this smartphone also kalau you tengok dia boleh provide this sensor or smartphone boleh provide for example geolocation information. Okay, boleh detect you punya location. Okay. Contohnya coffee maker punya IoT application. Okay. So contohnya you ada install coffee maker punya IoT application at home. Okay. So when this coffee maker dia detect, okay, your current location by through your phone, okay. So it start making coffee. Okay, bila you ada kat dapur start making coffee. So bila you sampai coffee dah siap. Okay. Ataupun home heating system. Mungkin dekat Malaysia ni home heating is not really a need lah sebab kita dah panas kan. So in more country macam US ataupun Europe, okay. So negara-negara sejuk dia ada heater kan. Okay, so heater also bila dia detect, okay, sebab heater ni dia guna banyak energy, consume lots of electricity ataupun energy. Okay, so to reduce waste ataupun untuk mengurangkan, okay, so dia kena kita home user perlu gunakan dengan bijak. So mungkin boleh install this IoT device, IoT application Tado. Okay, so this Tado dia akan detect kat mana location kita dalam rumah dan dia akan on and off the heater based on our current location. Okay, so this is some example yang contohnya mobile or smartphone is really suitable for this IoT application. Okay. Ada soalan tak setakat pertanyaan ke? Muhammad Firdaus?
Saya.
Ada soalan ke? Boleh nampak slide saya dengan jelas tak tadi?
Ya, boleh nampak.
Okey. Ada soalan ke apa-apa sharing ke?
Setakat sekarang belum.
Okay. Alright, tak apa. So those of you who have any question ataupun want to share your experience regarding this mobile IoT application, maybe you can just let me know lah. So we can share our experience together. Okay. Okay. So kita tengok benefits of building a custom mobile app with IoT. So apa benefits yang kita boleh dapat ataupun gain from developing a custom mobile app with IoT technology? First, flexible accessibility. If we employ IoT technology, we can gain more access to any IoT devices or IoT objects from anywhere. Okay, with just a touch of a button. Okay, so we can access any IoT device anywhere. Okay, from our mobile app, and we also can gain valuable insight. Okay, means that the IoT device macam sensor, dia akan collect data, okay, from the real time environment, from the surrounding. Okay, IoT device ataupun IoT sensor, dia akan collect data from surrounding. Okay, collect data from surrounding and server, okay, ataupun database. Okay, and in this database, we can implement some machine learning ataupun AI technology to read the pattern of the data. Okay, to read the pattern or to identify some pattern of the data. And then we can, as a user, kita boleh guna that data, okay, which has been processed ataupun yang dah di proses, okay, statistically ataupun melalui machine learning and so on. We can use that data to do some business decision, okay, ataupun to improve the business process in our organization. Okay, so data-data yang di-collect oleh sensor ni kita boleh guna, kita boleh analyze untuk dapatkan satu pattern ataupun to generate new information, new knowledge yang kita boleh gunakan that we can use for business process decision ataupun business decision. Okay, okay, lots of data kan. Okay, this benefit also can provide personalized. Okay, kita boleh tailor this based on the user need, based on the user requirement. Okay, to have more meaningful user experience, UX, user experience. Another benefit is niche market entry. So this IoT is still new actually, especially in Malaysia. Okay, and not really enough. Okay, not really enough. Even the most advanced state in Malaysia, Selangor, also is currently still working at this IoT application. Okay, right? So not enough. That's why, okay, if you have these skills, IoT technology skills with the mobile app development, so you are becoming more competitive in the market. Okay, so that's why these are the benefits, okay, yang you boleh dapat kalau you ada this knowledge or skills. Okay, and how does IoT affect mobile app development process? Okay, so of course, okay, sebelum ada IoT, mobile development process is just simpler compared to now lah. Okay, but since ada IoT, mobile development process should be more efficient, complex but more efficient. Okay, so bila ada IoT can make the cost of development become lower. Why? Because IoT ni dia normally is implemented based on open source. Okay, pernah dengar open source? Muhammad Naim. Okay. Siapa lagi ya? Ramai 40 orang ada ni. Okay, Nurhana, pernah dengar open source?
Pernah.
So, you pernah guna any open source tools sebelum ni?
Pernah guna yang online database tu.
Online database. Okay, macam Firebase kan? Okay. So, okay, terima kasih Nurhana. Okay. Yes, okay. IoT actually, okay, dia boleh, IoT technology can support more ataupun lower cost of mobile app development. Why? Because IoT technology is developed or implement on top of open source technology. On top of open source technology. Okay, macam cloud technology. Cloud technology, most of the cloud technology are open source juga. Okay. Development tools, banyak development tools yang kita ada sekarang, boleh install, download aja dalam internet. Code sharing, sharing code algorithms, okay, algorithm ataupun code, banyak yang developers, okay, ataupun IoT developers dah share in the open source community. So programmers ataupun mobile app developer can use this shared code ataupun shared algorithm to integrate this IoT device into their development process. Okay. So let's say you are mobile app developer kan, develop application yang boleh communicate dengan light sensor, for example. So you can find any open source light sensor tools ataupun libraries, open source tools ataupun libraries, ataupun sometimes the IoT light sensor, the manufacturer, sometimes they share their specification ataupun device ataupun algorithms you boleh guna untuk develop you punya mobile app. Okay. And support easy integration. Okay. So since IoT integration with the mobile app development process become easier. Okay. Sebab both are open source and both are easily integrated. Easily integrated because of the sharing of the resources. Okay. And leads to higher security lah. Okay, so of course bila IoT ni, IoT device, okay, dia bermain dengan ataupun collect data, okay, so dia akan store in some database and so on. So of course they need more, or they requires more higher security lah, higher security. Okay, so the developer in the development proses kena akan apa ni kena fikir pasal security lah. Okay, and this IoT also facilitates interactive on mobile apps. Okay, so mobile app yang develop menggunakan IoT technology akan more interactive lah, because your mobile app can interact with the physical objects kan, ataupun physical device. Okay, right. And location independence. Okay, nowadays you don't care about location, okay, because when you develop the app, the user can use your app in anywhere, from everywhere. Okay, so many mobile application, mobile app product nowadays are location independence. Okay, not bound to the location, and greater convenience for the user lah, greater user experience. Okay. So how IoT has influenced mobile app trends? Okay, so as I mentioned to you, okay, IoT has influenced mobile app trends nowadays lah. So by providing highly customized and personalized experience, okay, and this IoT has provide, okay, or makes, okay, allow the mobile app to interact directly with the physical sensor ataupun physical device objects. Okay, and of course this IoT technology provide better user interface for the mobile user. Okay, and of course, okay, by having this IoT, okay, it has become a common user interface in consumer product to provide connectivity to many cloud-based services. Okay, so cloud-based, okay, is cloud computing nowadays, or cloud-based services is a trend also, it's growing trend. Okay, so by having these IoT technologies or IoT requirements, mobile apps can employ cloud-based technologies ataupun cloud-based services. Okay. So I think we can run a video for this one first. Okay. Okay, boleh nampak? Boleh nampak ke? Tak boleh
Tak boleh.
Tak boleh.
Tak boleh. Okay, sekejap. Okay. Boleh Boleh nampak tak?
Boleh?
Boleh Okay, alright. So let hear for this.
Modern application is the antidote to rigid and isolated legacy applications. And while tough to define, there are 4 key elements that make up a modern app. It's built on a cloud-based foundation. Cloud offers flexibility and scalability, enabling fast changes in response to shifting organizational or
ulang balik lah
A modern application is the antidote to rigid and isolated legacy applications. And while tough to define, there are 4 key elements that make up a modern app. It's built on a cloud-based foundation. Cloud offers flexibility and scalability, enabling fast changes in response to shifting organizational or customer needs. The cloud is also a gateway to machine learning, IoT, and containers. It's designed from a user perspective, instead solely from an enterprise perspective. By channeling the user's mentality, it's flexible and easily changed. Modern apps can be easily updated and refined. Flexible apps can respond to change, enabling organizations to cater to today's needs as well as tomorrow's. Legacy apps, on the other hand, will operate the same way for years until they're overhauled or replaced. It prioritizes user workflow. Modern apps enable employees to do their work and enterprises to deliver what customers want on the spot, adhering to the anytime, anyplace usability requirements. Modern apps also take into consideration how customers use an organization's services, develop customer personas, then create models for each. Modern applications can work together in an ecosystem, individually, or even in conjunction with legacy apps. When built and supported effectively, modern apps can boost employee productivity, better serve customers, save money, enable data analysis, and fulfill other organizational goals. Modern applications are on the rise. Read why, as 8 IT experts explain in the link above. What modern applications does your organization use? What benefits have you experienced? Let us know in the comments below and be sure to hit that like button.
Okay. So tadi dah dengar kan, okay? Dia punya apa ni? 4 elements of modern app. Okay. Maybe Nurul, Nur Shazana boleh dengar? Maybe boleh bagi tahu saya apa one of the elements of modern app?
Cloud-based.
Cloud-based. Okay. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, betul cloud-based. Okay. So, one of the element just now, ada 4 elements, right? Okay, 4 elements. But one of the main elements adalah cloud-based. Okay. So, as I mentioned to you, okay, cloud-based, cloud computing ataupun cloud-based technology is also it's a growing trend with the IoT and also modern mobile app development. Okay. So just now we have seen 4 elements including the cloud, right? Okay, that's why some of your friends sebelum ni pernah guna online database macam Firebase, okay? Right? So this is cloud-based cloud service also. Okay, maybe you pernah guna iCloud, data storage. Okay, so cloud-based services not only for data storage, cloud-based services banyak, okay? So you boleh ada virtual server, you boleh create virtual network, you boleh create a virtual memory, okay? You boleh create virtual program, okay? Many things you can do in the cloud-based nowadays, okay? And one of the elements also, maybe if you remember, okay, provide based on the user, okay, based on the user perspective. So bila nak develop the app, of course we need to understand the requirement from the user also lah, okay. And I think I will continue. Okay, so what are the challenges with IoT and mobile app development? Okay, ada banyak challenge lah because this is quite new for us, kan? Okay, and perhaps maybe to employ IoT technologies into the mobile app development is quite complex. Okay, so what are the challenges? Okay, the first challenge perhaps is data collection and processing. Okay, because we know that okay, when we develop IoT mobile application, normally we will implement or we will employ some sensors, and these sensors, okay, these sensors perhaps collect data, okay, process the data and so on. Okay, so we need to make sure that the information is real time, okay, real time. Okay, so maknanya tak boleh lambat. Information collection, information access, information processing, data processing should be in real time, very fast. Okay, very fast. Okay, sebab kita nak access this IoT device, IoT sensors or IoT objects in really real time, kan? Okay, and the processing also, bila ada banyak data, lots, okay, accumulative data become bigger and bigger, right? So we need to have employ perhaps some data processing techniques, okay? Right, so this the amount of the sensors, the amount of the objects increase, of course the data will be increased, and the data processing complexity also becoming more increased. Okay, another challenge is security and privacy. Okay, bila ada banyak sensor, collect data, store data dalam database, okay, some of the data are perhaps vulnerable to attack. Okay, so because all of these data are in the network, right, in the cloud, in the network, so perhaps it is vulnerable to attack or theft and so on. Okay, privacy. And another challenge is hardware and software compatibility. For now, perhaps we are still facing this hardware and software compatibility challenge. Okay, so even though there are many IoT platforms or IoT technology libraries have been developed by the manufacturer or by developer, but still not all hardware are compatible with all software. So we need to choose proper hardware for the proper software. Okay, but maybe in 5 years from now, 10 years from now, from 10 years from now, this problem perhaps will become less and less lah. Okay, right. So we need to make sure that the hardware and software that we implement should be compatible with each other. Okay. Right, and so what are the future of IoT and mobile app development? Okay, of course, just like I mentioned to you, open source. Okay, so if you want to venture into this area, if you want to commit into this area, if you want to get involved into this area, okay, be familiar with the open source. Okay, study or be familiar with the open source, okay, technologies. Okay, because open source is supporting, okay, these technologies, IoT and mobile app development. And also be familiar with the connectivity or networks or options. Okay, connectivity. Nowadays we have a 5G, Bluetooth. Some application is suitable using Wi-Fi. Some application is suitable using Bluetooth, okay, and so on. Okay. And hybrid app, okay, if you remember when you learn mobile app, when you learn you can develop at least two types of mobile app lah, native app and hybrid app kan. Okay, native app is the one that you develop for specific platform. Kalau you develop native app for Android only, you develop native app for iOS only. Okay, but in the future it should be more hybrid. Hybrid means that you develop once, you can implement it on many platform. Okay, you develop once, you can implement it on many platform. Okay, in many OS, in many device. Okay, and more interactive and easy customization. Focus more interactivity and customization. And focus more on niche building. Niche building, you cari satu area ataupun satu application yang niche, maknanya tak banyak lagi ataupun tak ada yang original or novel, so you can make money of it, you can make many profit of it. Okay, and try to, of course, okay, this IoT and mobile development are supporting the business process workflow, so try to make business more innovative. Macam sekarang, okay, macam sekarang you ada Food Panda kan, and you ada Grab and so on. So this is like innovative business in food, okay, dalam makanan kan. Sebelum ni orang terpaksa pergi restoran untuk beli makanan. Sekarang you boleh order makanan melalui Food Panda saja. Okay, so this make you try to think about innovative business operation and location independence. So you don't have to bind your application with the location anymore. Okay, you can use, okay, you can develop the app that can be access or that can be used in anywhere. Okay, and of course, okay, more security, okay, assistance should be provided lah, because the more complex development, okay, of course, perhaps you can provide more opportunity for the attacker to get your data and so on. Okay. Right, so before we finish, I think any questions so far regarding the concepts? Tiara join. Any question ataupun anything you want to share? Okay, Nur Jahira, anything you want to share ataupun ada question? Any questions so far? Okay. Alright.
I have one question.
Okay.
I just want to ask and share my experience. Last week, I have an interview with Motorola, and they asked me about the Safe Agile, and I don't know about the Safe Agile. Can you explain what is the Safe Agile?
Agile.
Yes, yeah, Agile. Yeah.
Okay. So it's a kind of a development methodology. Okay. So I think this is more suitable for engineering engineering practice. Okay. So agile is a kind of methodology for software development lah, but this agile actually, just like you mentioned just now, memang many industry are really look at those yang ada skill of in agile development. Agile not only focusing on the software development, dia juga focusing on the engineering practice, okay, engineering practice or engineering or hardware development and so on. So this agile actually is a methodology yang more flexible, okay. So kalau you pergi interview macam Motorola kan, okay. So engineering kebanyakannya saya tengok IoT, especially IoT also, okay. IoT projects, bila you ada IoT projects, so many project they want to employ the agile methodology, agile process, okay. So agile process is complex juga. It's not only the software part. Software part memang dia ada continuous development integration lah. Okay, dia ada CDI, dia ada real time bug fixing and so on. Tapi dia generally terms that dia adalah metodologi lah yang sesuai untuk IoT ataupun hardware project also. Okay. So nowadays bila project you are integrating the digital system with the hardware system, kan? So your digital twins, you ada the physical hardware, you ada digital system. Okay. So to develop this system yang blend digital system dengan physical object hardware, dia lebih, saya tengok banyakkannya diorang banyak requires agile methodology development. It's kind of methodology for development process. Okay.
Alright, thank you, Doctor.
Okay, welcome. Okay, chat ada, okay. Oh, okay. Okay, like Dr. Amzari said, MySQL, Apache Web Server, some example of open source. Okay, you pun dah pakai beberapa open source technologies like MySQL, Apache Web Server and so on, kan? So be familiar with the open source lah. Open source is really helpful, okay, or really supporting you to develop more advanced ataupun more required software by the user, okay. So of course open source is many lah. So try to use suitable dan more quality ataupun more reliable, okay. So I cannot tell you which one is not reliable, which one is reliable, but try to go for the player. Macam kalau you Google, kalau untuk cloud, you try pakai Google ataupun AWS. Okay. Untuk sistem software, try to pakai Microsoft Azure, kan? Microsoft Azure IoT pun ada, Microsoft Azure IoT, okay, Oracle IoT, so try to go for more bigger player lah because more reliable, kan? Okay. Alright, okay. So kalau ada soalan lagi, perhaps you boleh just let me know lah, okay. So just want to, okay, maybe at the end lah, okay, try to finish this one lah. Okay, so some examples, okay. So I think before we finish this session, try to see some example dan juga you can start thinking about your mobile IoT app. So some example, okay, of IoT application is smart city. Maybe you pernah dengar kan project smart city, okay. Smart city is quite trending now, okay, because banyak negara try to already start this project, okay. Especially many advanced country lah macam Amsterdam. Amsterdam, okay. In Amsterdam dia nak want to reduce the usage of electricity. They implement IoT application, okay, untuk dia punya lighting. Lighting. So lighting dia nak reduce penggunaan electricity. Okay, dekat lampu tu ada sensor detect manusia ataupun people, ataupun car atau kalau ada objek yang bergerak, okay, so dia akan buka lampu tu switch on automatically. Kalau tak ada, dia akan off. So penggunaan ini ataupun application ini dekat Amsterdam reduce dia punya penggunaan electricity lah, boleh jimat, kan? Okay. Sama juga dengan Mazda City dekat UAE, okay. Dia pun tengah develop smart city. So dia nak gunakan teknologi solar untuk power dia punya transportation system, okay. Dan setiap rumah dekat Mazda City ni dia connected kepada centralized system IoT, untuk monitor penggunaan electricity dan juga water consumption, okay. So this is some example yang smart city example yang you boleh nampak sekarang yang sedang dijalankan, yang sedang yang dah siap ataupun yang sedang dibangunkan. Okay. Smart Selangor. Okay. So Smart Selangor ni projek yang saya pernah join lah. Selangor pun dia cuba nak buat smart city juga, Smart Selangor, smart state. So Smart Selangor ni ada banyak phase lah, phase 1 sampai phase 5 dan dia akan berakhir sehingga 2025. So saya terlibat dalam fasa 2. Okay, bila saya kerja dekat satu company IT, okay, when I was working in IT company, so we were the vendor for the Smart Selangor project for phase 2. Phase 2 kita buat Smart Selangor bus system. Ada kat sini pernah guna Smart Selangor punya bus application tak? Okay. Kalau you pernah guna Smart Selangor bus application, this is one of our project lah. Okay. So dalam bus application ni, okay, bila you install this application, bila you install ni dia punya snapshot screen lah. When you install this application, you boleh tengok, you boleh monitor where is the location of the bus now. Okay. Contohnya kalau you dekat satu bus stop, contohnya bus stop tu WA bus stop tu mungkin ada kod lah. So dekat bus stop dekat Sri Petaling for example, ataupun dekat bus stop dekat sekolah Sri Petaling. So currently you nak tengok bila bus tu sampai. Okay. So by using this application, you can know that you boleh tahu bus tu akan sampai dekat bus stop tu at what time. Okay. Because you can monitor the location of the bus and then in the application also dia dah calculate. Okay, it can calculate you when is the arrival time for the bus at the bus stop. So you tak perlu buang masa lah. Okay. Sometimes kita tunggu bus lama sangat dekat bus stop 1 jam, setengah jam. So now you just use this app and you can see what is the arrival time, estimated arrival time for the bus in each bus stop location. Okay. So actually in the bus, setiap bus tu kita letak GPS tracker. So every 10 second Smart Selangor bus akan send the data location data ke cloud. And this cloud will collect information arrival time and send the data to the app. Okay. Okay. So this data digunakan atau access by the mobile bus application tu Smart Selangor, calculate the estimated arrival time. Okay. So the data collected from each of the GPS device on each bus, dia akan in real time dia akan calculated the estimated arrival time for each of the bus stop location. Okay. So kalau you guna bus, install this bus application for Smart Selangor. Kalau you guna bus Smart Selangor lah kan. Okay. Smart bin. Okay, Smart bin. Okay. In some country, in more advanced country, dia ada bin ataupun trash bin. Okay. Dia boleh detect, okay, put sensor on the bin, dia boleh detect the level of the bin, full ataupun empty. So if full, lori sampah ataupun the truck akan collect it. Kalau tak full, they don't come to the bin. So dia boleh monitor the level of the bin, empty ataupun dah penuh. Okay, only penuh saja the lori sampah akan datang collect. Okay. So transportation juga, okay, ada banyak application dalam transportation. Okay, keyless vehicle. One of my student also, okay, develop this kind of mobile application. Okay. IoT mobile application. Okay, in some brand kereta, you boleh hidupkan kereta keyless vehicle tanpa kunci, guna handphone saja kan. Okay, you boleh switch on ataupun you boleh start the engine menggunakan handphone saja. Okay, sebab dia ada Bluetooth connection, to the chip dalam komputer kan. Okay, disaster management, floods, fires. Okay. So application some country lah, but in Malaysia actually we should have this kind of disaster management system untuk banjir lah, especially banjir kan. So sepatutnya setiap sungai itu dia ada sepatutnya taruh sensor dan boleh tengok level of air sungai kan. Kalau bahaya ataupun kalau melimpah, dia kena notify the resident ataupun duduk kawasan tu. Healthcare, wearable device kan, you boleh monitor you punya blood heart rate ataupun blood sugar kan. Ada banyak apps ataupun ada banyak wearable device fitness brand you boleh pakai yang boleh dapatkan data daripada badan you Smart manufacturing ataupun maintenance so saya pernah terlibat dalam satu projek smart manufacturing. So ini especially for smart maintenance lah. Okay. Setiap device, machine, engine, device ataupun machine tu, setiap machine dia ada sensor. Okay. So ataupun dia boleh nampak penggunaan mesin tu. Okay. Kalau ada masalah ataupun tak berjalan, dia akan notify sistem. Okay, bagi tahu okay, this machine perlu repair and so on. Fashion macam tudung kan. So kalau you pernah kalau saya tak pasti pernah pakai tak this app, okay, ada app yang you boleh test tudung. Okay. You boleh nak beli online, you ada app dia, you boleh test tudung. Dia involve the virtual reality. Augmented reality. Okay. Macam Maybelline dia ada app yang you boleh test lipstick. So you nak beli lipstick apa? You nak lipstick warna merah. Okay. So you boleh nampak, you boleh ambil kamera, okay. Kamera, okay, selfie, dia akan tunjuk color, dia akan lukis augmented reality dekat you punya bibir, color lipstick sebagainya. Okay. Agriculture, bila saya pernah kerja dengan Felda, saya dah berhentilah, tapi Felda yang saya tahu dia tengah develop drone untuk palm oil plantation. Drone ni dia nak monitor ataupun dia nak kalau you nak membaja, senang pakai drone. Okay. Ataupun nak monitor sawit. Okay. Ataupun nak monitor keadaan sawit ataupun monitor buah dan sebagainya. Okay. So you boleh guna drone, especially untuk membaja dan sebagainya. Okay. So a lot sekarang yang implement IoT technologies and especially with the mobile app. Okay. So you can start thinking about your mobile IoT app. Okay. So you can start dengan ideas dan features lah, and then software. You kena tahu, you have to know some technical knowledge in software, hardware, cloud technologies, and network. And also you can also develop and so you can implement the development. Okay. Try to start with the brainstorm, and then you need to select the right platform software. Okay. There are lots of IoT platform. Okay. Ada Arduino, ada Node MCU, ada AWS, ada Microsoft Azure IoT, ada Oracle IoT, ada IBM Watson, ada ThingsWorks. Okay. Ada lots of IoT, Google Cloud also, lots of IoT platform. Choose and choose the hardware. Okay, choose a suitable electronic hardware, choose suitable electronic sensor. Okay, and consider scalability. Okay, so make sure that bila boleh support more requirement, boleh evolve dan boleh become more, boleh support more function and so on. And engine speed and interactivity, because data yang collect tu perlu diproses ataupun dihantar secara real time. Okay, so should be more support speed and interactivity, and of course need to prioritize security lah. Okay, sebab ada data kan, so kena fikir tentang security in your development. Okay, so I think you can start because you are in some of the faculty in some of the, I think your faculty have three departments kan, ada record, ada library department, and ada information system management kan. So you boleh collaborate with each other, okay, to develop the project lah. And for example, you boleh fikir pasal IoT teknologi untuk library contohnya. Okay. So you boleh start fikir untuk you punya final project ke dan sebagainya lah. Okay. So I think that's all. Sebab saya takut saya mengambil masa yang banyak. Okay. Ada soalan before any soalan? Ada soalan ataupun ada sharing yang you boleh you boleh let me know lah. Okay. Ataupun ada parts yang you kurang faham.
Okay, ada soalan?
Sekejap, saya ada nak tanya sikit lah pasal IoT.
Okay.
Kalau IoT ni kan macam mana nak handle lah daripada segi security dia?
Okay. Actually security dia salah satu isu lah sekarang. Okay. Sebab there are some cases lah. Ada case berkenaan dengan privacy, data privacy. Okay. Sebab IoT ni macam-macam mobile yang digunakan, macam contohnya you punya health application kan, healthcare application. Okay. Ada data-data berkenaan kesihatan you yang boleh di expose. Okay. Expose, especially you tak sedar you dah bagi consent. Bila you install the app kata okay, kita boleh share data you semua, you pun okay, dan you boleh install kan. So memang ada isu tentang this data privacy, okay, right? So that's why as a user you need to make sure that you know what are the scope of data sharing lah. Make sure. Tapi sekarang kita ada act yang apa ni, yang protect data privacy dan sebagainya. But still you need to use or to install the app wisely lah, ataupun make sure that you aware that your data is being used for some purpose lah, and that's one sometimes tak sedar, okay, tak sedar, not aware. Yes, data security is a big concern now, but that's why I mentioned to you, try when you develop the app, try to use a bigger brand, bigger player macam cloud, Google Cloud ataupun AWS, because the technology yang dia provide to us, the cloud ataupun the technology ataupun the libraries yang they provide for us untuk develop this kind of mobile IoT application, dia datang sekali dengan security measurement ataupun security tools. Okay. AWS dia ada dia punya security tools juga. Okay. Has its own security tool macam AWS Amazon Web Service. Bila saya develop untuk yang bus smart application tu, saya guna AWS Amazon Web Service. So dia ada security tools yang you boleh guna implement untuk you punya application lah. Okay. Microsoft Azure IoT also dia ada dia punya security tools dia. Okay. Sama juga IBM dan Google Cloud. So memang ada possibility untuk data being exposed ataupun dicuri. Okay. Tapi that's why try to implement the security tools yang di provide oleh IoT provider, IoT platform provider. Okay. So try to implement some the security tools there. Okay. Muhammad Imran, adakah saya can you understand this? Menjawab soalan?
Menjawab Ustaz.
Okay, alright. Okay, so that's why saya tambah sikit, that's why data security sometimes you can implement some encryption, so these tools or libraries are provided by the IoT platform provider lah, encryption dan sebagainya. Okay.
Okey, saya rasa masa kita pun dah menghampiri apa ya kan. Jadi apa ni, saya conclude lah sikit daripada talk yang Dr. Abdul Rahman bagi tadi. Kita dah tengok the definition of IoT, what is IoT, and then you all have seen many examples of IoT used in the smart cities, smart macam-macam smart lah. Tiba-tiba putus.
Okey, macam putus pula.
Handphone saya
Disconnect.
mati je.
Oh, patutlah.
Bateri okey.
Okey.
Kan. Right. So, most important things, this is the future, and then the things is happening. So, when we understand this, it provide with a lot of opportunities for you, student-student yang baru nak keluar ni, nak graduate kan. The industry there, outside there, needs a lot of people in this field kan. Yang akhir sekali Dr. Abdul Rahman sebut pasal security. Ada soalan daripada student kan. Jadi security pun is a very big issues in IoT and mobile application. So when there are problems and issues, it definitely give us opportunities, peluang pekerjaan kan, for you to explore and to ventures in these industries. And then trust me, the industry is very lucrative and there is a global industry. Kerja dia bukan di Malaysia je, merata-rata satu dunia globally. So please, equip yourself with all the knowledge and the skills in this related fields, and then insyaAllah you all akan boleh pergi jauh. So last, thank you very much again to Dr. Abdul Rahman Jalil for giving his talk, and very good talk, and then the content is also very good, kan, with all the examples, kan, sebab memang Dr. Abdul Rahman ni experience industry player lah senang itu, involved with a lot of project, and then hopefully Dr. Abdul Rahman can contribute to us, insyaAllah in the future, especially in developing our students in this related field. Okay, so I think by that, thank you very much all for participating. Thank you again, Dr. Rahman. We ended our session today by reciting Tasbih Kafarah and Surah Al-As. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam. Thank you everyone. Thank you Dr. Zari. Thank you everybody. Right.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you, Doctor, for that. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Doktor.
Assalamualaikum.